Did Westworld just kill another major character in the Season 2 premiere? Hi everyone, I'm Laura Prudhomme, and I'm here to run diagnostics on the new episode of Westworld. But to do that, I'll be talking full spoilers, so consider yourself warned. Westworld is once again using multiple timelines to explore what happened in the park following last season's host uprising. We open with poor Bernard still feeling the effects of shooting himself last season. He's experiencing critical corruption, which is causing him to lose time, memories, and motor function. In what we'll call the present timeline, he's found on a beach by new character Carl Strand and the rest of the security team sent in by Delos to contain the hosts. In the past, about 2 weeks earlier, we pick up with the night that Dolores shot Robert Ford, and the hosts rebelled against the guests. We keep jumping back and forth between timelines over the course of the episode, as past Bernard and mysterious corporate boss lady Charlotte Hale attempt to contact the outside world for a rescue. At which point, Bernard discovers that Delos has been harvesting DNA from its guests. It's safe to assume that no good can come from that. In the present, Bernard is trying to piece together what happened in the time between that first night and Strand finding him on the beach, as Strand's team attempts to track down the remaining hosts and the missing guests. It doesn't take them long to find the hosts. They all appear to be dead, floating in a mysterious ocean that has apparently sprung up out of nowhere in the middle of the park. While there are probably plenty of hosts we know among the floaters, the camera only lingers on one, Dolores' devoted love interest, Teddy. And the kicker? Bernard thinks that he's somehow the one who killed them all. So is Teddy really dead, along with hundreds of other hosts? I asked actor James Marsden about his character's apparent fate on the red carpet at the Westworld premiere, and he would only tease, "One thing that you can always assume on this show is never speak in absolutes or think in absolutes." Since Westworld spent all of Season 1 misleading us, it definitely seems premature to take anything at face value, so let's assume that every twist has another twist hidden inside it. The episode sets Bernard up as a totally unreliable narrator, so why should we trust anything he says? Especially to Strand, since Bernard obviously wants to keep his own status as a host secret. For one thing, Bernard himself is proof that death isn't permanent on Westworld, so even if Bernard did kill Teddy and the other hosts, that doesn't mean that they won't be resurrected. It seems like the show wants us to think that Bernard, maybe acting under Dolores' orders, killed the hosts in retaliation for something, perhaps disobedience. Teddy certainly looks concerned about Dolores' new bloodthirsty streak as he watches her toying with a few well-dressed guests early in the episode. But what if the dead hosts are designed to be a Trojan horse? Strand and his team are probably taking the decommissioned hosts back to the lab, so maybe Dolores and Bernard are trying to sway the odds by sneaking a bunch of sentient robots back into the park's headquarters to make it easier for them to break out into the real world. Could the season end with the drowned hosts reanimating and overwhelming the last of Delos' security forces so that they can claim this new world for their own? We'll have to keep watching to find out. For more on Westworld, check out whether the cast thinks a cowboy or a samurai would win in a fight, plus our explainer on Dolores' Season 1 timeline. And make sure to like and subscribe wherever you watch IGN.